What did you dream about last night? Well, this video is going to tell you what it meant and how it relates to your life. And please remember, I am only the damn messenger. And just as a side note, know that everybody dreams while they sleep. And that's a pretty accepted fact, just as it's an accepted fact that not everyone remembers their dreams. And how those who study such matters can say as fact that everybody dreams? I don't have a clue, but it probably has to do with watching brain activity while people sleep. That must be an interesting job. And yeah, there's a lot that goes into remembering or forgetting your dreams. For instance, if you happen to wake up during what's known as REM or rapid eye movement cycles, you're more likely to remember what you were dreaming about. Of course, the type of person you are too plays a part in how you dream. Those who are more open to experiences, and those who have more active imaginations, and those whose minds tend to wander, are said to have better dreams. To which I say, holy shit, my mind wanders all over the damn landscape, and I barely remember my dreams. But that is just my experience. But enough of this introductory crap. Let's get into what you're here for, and that's the meaning of your dreams. But first, are you aware that the meaning of what dreams are has changed throughout history? And yeah, to better understand your dreams, it might be wise to spend a quick minute on how dreams have evolved through history. For instance, there was a time when we all thought our dreams were messengers, messengers from God, or served as some kind of prophecy of shit yet to come. And yeah, there was a time when the Catholic Church even thought your dreams were evil. And there was a time as well when people thought indigestion brought on dreams. And of course, every psychologist in the world has had to study what Sigmund Freud thought of dreams. Now today we're told that dreams are nothing but a way for our brains to process our memories, to regulate emotions, or perhaps to problem solve while we sleep. And so I like the belief that dreams are messages from God. That appeals to me a bit more than memory processing. But messages or processing memory, what do they mean? And that's what we're here for. So let's talk about them. From falling to flying to your teeth falling out. What the fuck do your nightly dreams mean? Now, know before I tell you what the good-looking blonde is doing in your dream, you gotta know that your background, your culture, and religious beliefs, they all make for us dreaming differently. That's right. People that live and believe different from you dream different. Or so it's somewhat accepted. But so you're somewhat aware of what your dreams mean, and we'll get into how to actually interpret your dreams in just a minute, here's some all too common beliefs as to what common occurrences in dreams mean. For instance, falling in your dreams just means you're overwhelmed by life, that you're experiencing a loss of control over shit, and your anxiety is driving you to dream about it. So, too, if you dream your teeth are falling out, if you're dreaming that you're running around naked, that might be some vulnerability, and that you're thinking the real you or some aspect of you might be exposed. Now, so because we do all want to know, these meanings we give our dreams are kind of meaningless, because they're just theories, good theories, but still just theories. Just like all the theories out there that explain why we dream. From serving as a way to process our daily life and emotions to memory consolidation, dreams are a representation of our unconscious desires and wants, or so it's thought, and it does sound somewhat logical, I think. Fact is, when it comes to interpreting our dreams, there's an awful lot of personal bias, and just not a lot of scientific consensus. But the most important thing is to remember about our dreams is that they're ours. They belong to us on a personal level. And that means we can interpret our dreams however we want. At least I can, and I do. And you should too. And for those of you who claim I didn't tell you what your dreams meant, yes, I did. You just were not paying attention. So go back and watch again. You know, your dreams only have meaning to you. That's my opinion. That's my belief, and I'll live and stick and die by it. I got no other choice. But you know, there was a time way back when I used to remember all my dreams, and I used to have some really vivid dreams. I really looked forward to them. To me, it was just a different reality, a different existence. Some years back, though, I just quit dreaming, or I just quit remembering my dreams. So, yeah, maybe it's a result of growing old and my mind's decaying. Maybe could be, don't know. But man, I remember just some really vivid dreams that just stuck with you. Stuck with me, not you. Stuck with me. That's what I meant. Dreams are mystifying, though. And they tell a lot about who we are if we pay attention. But most of us don't. So, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, my friends. Spread the word. That's what I said my last one or the next one. Okay. Out of here. Peace be to you, my friends. Have a good day.